Hello. In this video, we'll explore what the conceptual mind is, and how it can sometimes lead us down a path of false realities. We'll also discuss how you can destroy the conceptual mind and discover your higher self. So, what is the conceptual mind? Well, it's the part of our consciousness that creates ideas and concepts to help us make sense of the world around us. It's like a filter that takes in information and interprets it in a way that we can understand. We use it to think in words, symbols, and images, and it helps us navigate our environment and make decisions based on past experiences. But, sometimes, the conceptual mind can lead us into false realities. It's like a lens that can distort our perception of reality. This happens when the conceptual mind creates false narratives and beliefs that aren't in line with reality. We're all guilty of this at some point, right? It's like when we assume someone is angry because they're not smiling, or when we believe that something won't work out, because it didn't work out in the past. These false beliefs can be based on past experiences, biases, and conditioning, and they can prevent us from seeing the world as it truly is. When we cling to these beliefs, we limit our own growth and potential. We create a world that is not necessarily based on reality, but on our own perception of it. One of the most common false beliefs that we create is based on past experiences. We tend to assume that just because something didn't work out in the past, it won't work out in the future. This can prevent us from trying new things and taking risks, which can limit our growth and potential. Another false belief that we create is based on our biases and conditioning. We tend to believe that our way of thinking is the only way of thinking. We assume that everyone else should think like us and act like us. This can prevent us from seeing other people's perspectives and limit our ability to connect with others. We also tend to create false beliefs about ourselves. We assume that we're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough. This negative self-talk can limit our potential and prevent us from pursuing our dreams. But, don't worry, there is hope. We can destroy the conceptual mind and come into the knowledge of our higher selves. The first step is to become aware of the limitations of the conceptual mind. We can do this by practicing meditation and self-reflection. Meditation allows us to observe our thoughts and detach ourselves from them. It's like stepping outside of our own minds and becoming an observer. By doing this, we can become aware of the false narratives and beliefs created by our conceptual mind and begin to question them. We can also practice self-love and compassion to counteract these negative beliefs. By reminding ourselves that we are worthy and capable, we can overcome the limitations created by our conceptual mind. Self-reflection is another powerful tool for destroying the conceptual mind. By questioning our beliefs and assumptions, we can become aware of the limitations created by our conceptual mind and expand our understanding of reality. It's like taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. Finally, spiritual inquiry can help us come into the knowledge of our higher selves. Spiritual inquiry is a process of self-exploration that helps us connect with our spiritual nature. It involves asking questions and seeking answers about the deeper meaning of life and our place in the universe. Here are a few examples of spiritual inquiry that you can try. Who am I? This is a fundamental question that many spiritual seekers ask. By exploring the nature of our identity, we can begin to understand our true nature and connect with our spiritual essence. What is the purpose of my life? This question helps us to focus on our life's purpose and find meaning in our actions. By reflecting on our values and passions, we can align ourselves with our higher purpose. What is the nature of reality? By exploring the nature of reality, we can gain a deeper understanding of the universe and our place in it. This can help us to develop a sense of awe and wonder about the world around us. How can I cultivate inner peace? This question helps us to focus on developing our inner selves and finding inner peace. By exploring different spiritual practices such as meditation, yoga, or mindfulness, we can learn how to cultivate inner calmness and reduce stress. What is the relationship between mind and body? By exploring the mind-body connection, we can gain a deeper understanding of how our thoughts and emotions affect our physical health. This can help us to develop a more holistic approach to health and wellness. Spiritual inquiry is a powerful tool for self-exploration and personal growth. By asking deep questions and seeking answers, we can connect with our spiritual essence and find meaning in our lives. So, in conclusion, the conceptual mind is a powerful tool, but it can sometimes lead us down a path of false realities. By becoming aware of its limitations and practicing meditation, self-reflection, and spiritual inquiry, we can destroy the conceptual mind and come into the knowledge of our higher selves. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please subscribe for future content and share with friends.